Hello everyone, hello Vince Reed here with another PeopleString overview. If you're looking at the screen, it says, is PeopleString a scam? And I know what happens when you hear about a company that's going to pay you to open up your mail. The first thing that can come to your mind is this must be a scam. But I'm going to go ahead and show you a few things and obviously show you that PeopleString is not a scam. And then hopefully by the end of this webinar, you'll be able to see for yourself. So let's go ahead and get started. PeopleString obviously is not a scam for a few reasons. The first thing you want to do before you join or look into any company is obviously do your research. Okay, PeopleString is basically a partner company of a company called BigString. Okay, BigString is a company that has a software that allows you to send emails, okay, and actually erase the email after it was sent. So I don't know if you've ever sent an email and said, man, I wish I could take that back. BigString was the first company to come up with this software. Okay, when you become a member of PeopleString, you actually get a BigString email account with PeopleString. So it's pretty cool. So in doing the research, I don't know if you've ever seen the show The Big Idea with Donnie Deutsch. The president and CEO of BigString was on quite a while ago talking about the BigString company, and now they have well over 1 million users. And now PeopleString, which is basically launching into the internet market, and with the social networking site and internet play. Is really exciting because, as you can see with the simple BigString, you have a company that's innovative, and they've taken that same innovative concept and they've basically plugged it in with PeopleString. Okay, one of the other things is I got paid. I actually got paid a lot faster than I was even expecting. I joined on the 8th, got a check on the 18th for $181. Okay, and that was obviously before my first week in the business. Okay, now what I wanted to do, because I was just like you, obviously want to do your research, want to see if it's legit. So what I did was I documented my growth. Right? On my YouTube videos, which I'll give you the link at the end, you'll see my first 5 days and my first 14 days and 22 days in the company, and you'll be able to see my growth, see how people basically came into the business, how people started to receive their cards. I know a lot of people who are personally in my business who have already received checks and are really excited about this opportunity. So that's my reason for why it's not a scam, but I'll go ahead and to give you some more facts and details so you'll be able to see for yourself. Okay, if you look at companies like Google, Facebook, Yahoo, MySpace, and Twitter, I'm not sure if you know how much these companies are worth, but they're billion-dollar industries, and these are billion-dollar companies. And they're worth this money for a simple reason. What I want all of us to do right now is kind of look at everything I'm going to tell you from a business perspective. Okay, let's say we're the local store. Let's say we have a vitamin store that we just want to open on our local neighborhood, on the corner of our local neighborhood. Okay, so if I was that vitamin store, how would I market? I wouldn't really want to do television because it's extremely expensive, and even if I were fortunate enough to get a spot, most people TiVo everything right now, so they don't even watch commercials. Okay, so what I could do is go to my local list provider, okay, buy 100,000 records of the local zip codes of people in my area to promote my business, and then I would essentially mail to that 100,000 records. And what would happen is what we do each and every day. If I were that company and I were mailing to you, what would you do? Most likely you would throw away that mail and perceive it to be junk mail. Okay? Whereas there's a small percentage, 1 to 3% of those people who are going to open it, and then you have your percentage of people that are going to buy. Now this is getting a lot tougher, and that's why you have companies like PeopleString, and you have internet companies that provide a different way of advertising. But advertising from a business perspective is getting a lot tougher. So as I bring up Yahoo really quickly, you see here you have ads that run on all major search engines. Okay, so when you see companies like Google and you see companies like Yahoo and Facebook and Twitter, they're worth billions of dollars for one specific reason. And if I go to a site called Alexa.com, this is the site that basically ranks traffic. Okay, these are the sites that tell you what sites are what and why they are a big time internet play in the market. So if you go to top sites at Alexa.com, you can't even get on this site unless you're ranked in the top 100,000. Okay, many of these companies have been around for a long time. So if you see Google, Facebook, Yahoo, YouTube, obviously MSN, and as we go down here, we see MySpace and Twitter. Now, I show you this for a simple reason to explain to you that to get here, you have to have millions and millions of visitors and millions of people who come there providing that traffic. As you notice, almost all sites have ads. Okay, the more traffic that you get to that site, the more expensive it is you're going to get your ad placement. The way Google and Yahoo are worth so much money is because they charge either by impressions or per click to basically be in the front of that traffic. So for example, if I were to click on this Scotch Trade ad, it could potentially cost Scotch Trade $2 to $15 just by me clicking on it. Okay, I'm not going to do that, but obviously if I buy or if I don't buy, they still have to pay that $2 to $15. Okay, now all of us usually use Yahoo or Google as our homepage. How did that happen? Who knows? Someone said put Google or Yahoo as your homepage. Sometimes we fail to realize these are just companies. Now, why that's so important to these companies, they know that when millions of people log in each and every day, okay, they're going to basically count as an impression, which means all eyes are going to be on whatever ad is on that homepage. So just like this Scottrade ad, as millions of visitors basically open up this page, they see it. Every 1,000 impressions could potentially pay Yahoo $5 to $20, if not more, for being on the front of that traffic. Okay, just by impression. Most people don't even notice it, but Scottrade realizes the numbers game, millions of eyes, someone may click, and that's good for them. Okay, so this is how websites make money, on the traffic. But I want to ask you a question. When was the last time Yahoo or Facebook ever sent you a check? They don't. Okay, that's why they're worth the money that they are. PeopleString takes the same play, but they share 70% of that revenue with you. Okay, so what happens is, as they basically generate the traffic, as we build the network, okay, as more and more people come into the business, that revenue is shared. So when you look at a homepage here from PeopleString, you can see people who I basically turned on who now use PeopleString as their homepage. They're able to navigate through their homepage just like they would anything else. There's a search engine there. You can go to your mail, your social networking sites, as you can see here. Everything's at one click of a button away. You can get to your online shopping needs, by category instead of having to go up here and type it. Just click in your category. Okay, everything that you need is right here from that homepage. The only difference is all of the revenue is shared with its members, and there's a viral growth that's free. The only difference between free and entrepreneur is the amount of commission that you make. Okay, you can come in for free, or you can pay $200 and come in the entrepreneur level. You make a larger percentage on all the revenue sharing that the company provides. Not necessary for you to upgrade, but if you want to take it, more seriously and make a lot more money, you might want to think about it. Now, with the Mailbox Cashbox campaign, let me explain to you how that works. Essentially, when you first join the company, you're going to take a quick survey. Okay, it's going to ask you a few questions. I believe it's 30 questions. All right, it'll be right in here. You're going to click that. Okay, in 2 weeks, you're going to receive a card in the mail. You're going to activate that card. So if I go here to my transaction history or transaction details, you will notice that a lot of people now are starting to get their cards. So there's a lot of transactions coming in from people obviously upgrading, or not upgrading, but obviously receiving their cards, entering the code, and now they're ready to receive mails directly. So now let's go back to the vitamin shop. Instead of us basically hoping that someone clicks on our ad here, okay, instead of us basically wasting money on a TV ad, I can now with PeopleString advertise directly to you. Instead of basically having it where you click on this ad up here, it's going to charge me $5 and you don't even do anything, I can now advertise directly to you, because as we're building the database, I can advertise my vitamin company directly to you, pay you 40 cents, 50 cents, whatever it may be. It's going to be 40 cents for me to mail it. That's under $1. You open it, and based on your survey, I can send out targeted mailers. Maybe on your survey, you said you do take vitamins, okay? So now when you're mailing with the PeopleString data as an advertiser, your data is very, very valuable and important, because now not only are when they mail to you, are you looking out for that mail, you're going to get paid, okay? On top of that, by you simply having the homepage, you're going to share in the revenue and you're going to make money. So that's how you make money with PeopleString, and that's how it works. As you can see, you're going to get 20 to 5% on your frontline commission, and it pays you 6 levels deep, 6 to 2% depending on the level you come in. And there's a lot more to come. So where does PeopleString rank? PeopleString already ranks in the top 12,000 site visited on the Alexa rating. So if you go to alexa.com, type in PeopleString, you'll see it's on a steady incline up. Okay, very similar to Twitter and how quickly that rose. Okay, so obviously you have a social networking site as well, where you'll be able to basically add friends, as you see here. There's a lot of people in, and you can basically add friends, and it's just like Facebook. So it's a lot of fun and it's exciting. Okay, so I hope I answered that question for you. If you're looking to join, you can join PeopleString at joinpeoplestring.net. I also want you to go take a look at my YouTube videos at youtube.com, Mailbox Cashbox. Watch my growth in the company. My first 5 days, 14 days, you'll be able to see for yourself as new people come in and as the money starts to generate. I haven't even got to through my first 3 weeks in the company, and have made very, very good money. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, but it is very fun. So definitely take a look at it. And until my next video, take care, and I'll be talking to you. Bye-bye.